at any place in life, when you're an adult, do the same thing. If something is not right, you say something, right? And that goes for all the big issues and the little teeny tiny ones like, hey, I played a good assignment, Miss Sawyer hasn't graded it yet. And it says I have a 0. So I just learned yesterday that when you resubmit an assignment, it automatically defaults your score back to 0. So that's why there's all these zeros in the grade book for that transporting vaccines assignment. Okay, I'm working on it. I tried to get them all done during my planning and did not get them all done. But I will continue, you guys, to work on those within the next 24, 48 hours. Please expect to see a change. If it hasn't been 48 hours, please don't bug me about it. I promise I'm getting them done. Okay, I've had enough students remind me already. The test that you guys took when I was not here, I have extended the deadline, and for some reason it also messed up scores that might have gone in there or did go in there, and I apologize if you got an email about that being missing. You have until Friday to get that done. It's open note. You get 2 attempts, I think, 2 or 3, 2. So please use that second attempt if you got less than an 80. Okay, and I'll give you guys a chance to look at that today in class. All right. The other thing I wanted to say was, while you guys are getting set up, I'm gonna get the warm up ready to go, but I'm not gonna play it quite yet because I want to tell you guys I've finally replenished the fishbowl. And did you choose all 2 of the eggs? The dinosaurs.
Mine already broke, but I have one.
Yeah,
Mine broke.
you broke your dinosaur? Okay.
It was a
Well, I'm just gonna tell the rest of the classes, if you break your item, then you don't get a new one. If I call your name, you can come up and get your prize ticket and treat or sticker. Hang on. Exasperated size.
No, you go wait. Put your hands.
I have to go on top.
No, like. See, and then,
Hey, do you see the Bowser farting? Do you see the Bowser farting? You see Bowser farting? Click on the YouTube stream. Okay.
Pull yourself together.
Fix yourself up.
Wait, look up Edna.
Are you on it?
I'm making a YouTube now.
Now are you on, Seth?
Yeah.
Is it called again, please?
Here, I need more people to join my stream. What? My stream? BIBBA. LIKE. LIKE. Bibba like bone. Like Bibba like bone.
Exactly. My number one question is
Wait, are you sneakerhead? Should I play Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm not gonna tell you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
5.
Do you like it?
Yes, that looks so
Guys, you
cool.
like you see?
Oh, it does. Where do you make that?
It's a glitter marker.
What? Put you on what? He can hear you, by the way.
Hi.
Okay, Jack, can you hit the lights? So the question of the day, you have not already seen, tickets after the warm up. We've been waiting on that. If I remember right, the question of the day is why does the bowling ball not hit Bill Nye in the face or something like that?
Inertia.
One complete sentence. Be nice on you guys today. Okay, my sixth graders are getting 3 sentences because it's the third quarter now. So yeah, you guys still get to do 1 sentence. Woo, it's very nice. All right, I better see a very good, well-written sentence. So what's your sentence?
Because they don't know your side.
Because, come on, write it. The ball does not hit him in the face because. Did you already write it, Bryson? Right. It's my assignment. Would you like me to go over and look at it myself?
Warm up.
You can't answer the question without having seen the video. All right, let's watch.
Bryson, join my stream. Baby like bun.
You're gonna tell me what you hear.
Right now, this bowling ball has
Can you
energy.
guys hear?
It's not moving, but it's
Back
got
row, can you hear?
Please consider the following. 3, 2, 1.
What? Yeah, bounce apart.
Kinetic energy will never be bigger than the potential. It works every time. Give it a push. It can be changed from one form to another.
No, I died.
It's a form of energy. You know where electricity comes from? Here? Oh, come on! A lot of it comes from the heat released by burning coal. Coal makes heat. Heat makes steam. And steam is running this small turbine. The turbine is actually an electrical generator. You can read the electricity on the steam. Steam represents more electricity.
That was a close one.
Okay. One more time. You can do the words?
Yeah.
Like what you're saying? I'm just making sure this. All right, here we go. Give me 1 minute of your time right here for Bill Nye. Let's do it for Bill Nye, guys.
Right now, this bowling ball has energy. It's not moving, but it's got energy. Please consider the following. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Saan ako going to?
Well, looked like it was gonna smack me right in the head. I mean, it's a bowling ball. It's actually pretty good. But it'll never hit you there. Because when you pull the bowling ball back from the middle, we gave it potential energy. When we let go of it, it had kinetic energy. The kinetic energy will never be bigger than the potential energy. It's only gonna have as much energy as we give it when we pull it up here from the center. It works every time. Let's give it a push. Energy can be changed from one form to another. Electricity is a form of energy. We're using some right now. But you know where electricity comes from? Dan? Oh, come on! A lot of it comes from the heat released by burning
Did you see me doing my work?
coal makes heat. The heat makes steam. And the steam is running this small turbine. The turbine is actually an electrical generator. We can read the electricity on this gauge. This is the same way it works on real coal plant. So there's more coal, more steam, bigger generators, and more electricity.
Now you can save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile, which means fiber-powered internet.
Okay, so why didn't the bowling ball hit it? No, right. So it's something about energy. Your answer should include something about energy, and I think we've talked in class before about how energy can not be created nor destroyed. So it has to go somewhere. It is spent. And it doesn't disappear. I will put you on the list. Yeah, have you gotten to go yet? Go ahead and go. And then, sorry, and then. Thanks. Okay. Make sure you have a capital letter at the beginning of the end. I know some of you guys are in a rush sometimes, so you get distracted right at the last second, and then you like click submit without really looking. And then you lose like an entire point for no capital letter, no period. It means that I want to get this good sentence structure out of you so that your English teachers stop complaining about your sentence structure. It's a nationwide problem. It's not just you guys. Okay, so let's talk about finishing your test because this link is here for you. I'll give you guys another minute or so to make sure that you are submitting your format. No, you were be saying. No fake Burberry, wow. Okay. So we're gonna likely finish early today so that you guys have enough time to go back and finish your chemical reactions and physical changes test. Yes, it is open note. Yes, you can look stuff up on Google. I just want you to learn the information, okay? When you use your second attempt, I want you to write down what you got wrong first. Write down what you got right, okay? I don't know, I had a student ask me, does it give you the answers in the same order? Like, can I say number one is not D? Like, I honestly don't know. I don't have control over that because it randomizes them. So I wouldn't write down number one is not D because you got it wrong and you chose D, so you know it's not that one. I would write down number one and then I would write down what answer not to pick. I would write down the words, okay? And you can even shorten it because all of the answers don't start with the same word. Like the one we were looking at had 4 different words starting each answer. So we wrote down just that word and it doesn't take very long when you do it that way. Okay? This is Friday, me not being here, and the counselors coming in and taking over your time on Friday. I have extended the deadline to Friday of this week. Okay? So the highest score will be what should have been asked in. Alright, so we're learning about energy in this new unit that we're starting, and there's lots of different kinds of energy. You guys already know, well, you probably already know most of them, you just didn't know what they were called. So we're gonna be quiet and listen so that I can read, so that we can get through this together. And it's not very long, it's like 3 paragraphs, so if you have questions or comments, please hold them until after. It's not gonna take long, if I don't get in trouble. You can follow along on your screen. Energy is the ability to cause change. When the skateboarder moved the skateboard to the top of the ramp, they used energy to cause a change in the position of the skateboard. Stored energy from the skateboarder was transferred to the skateboard when the skateboard changed its position. Energy can be transferred between components in a system and transformed from one form. If you think about different sources of energy, like batteries or the sun, you probably realize that energy can take different forms. For example, when the person carries the skateboard, the energy of the moving skateboard is an example of mechanical energy. See, mechanical is the name of that energy of motion that you already knew about. To move the skateboard, the person first needs stored energy from food, a form of chemical energy. Other forms of energy include electrical, thermal, light, and sound energy. Energy exists in 2 states, potential and kinetic. You already know this, but potential energy is the energy that is stored in matter. Kinetic energy is the energy of moving matter. We have both potential and kinetic energy. Recognizing change. Both physical and chemical changes are caused by changes in energy. In fact, anytime you see a change in something, it is caused by energy. Examples of change are all around you to include, but not limited to, when you bake a cake, you add energy that is absorbed by the cake to cause a chemical change in the matter. When you burn a piece of wood, energy is released as heat and light, which causes a change in the wood. When you tear a piece of paper, you use energy to change the form of the paper. When a tree is blown over by wind, energy from the wind is transferred to the tree, causing the tree to change position. You can watch this video on your own time if you would like to just review a little bit more or do that for homework. And these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kinds of energy that you need to understand. Okay, so energy allows us to live in a modern. Modern lifestyle with science and technology. More importantly, energy also helps all life on Earth carry out life processes. Okay, if you click the link, it brings you to
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now. You got it.
Brings you to a video that I'm going to play for you, so you do not need to play it. That's it, though. I know you're actually doing one of these reactions right now, and it's causing your body to be tired and probably feel a little blah, because your body is working very hard doing cellular respiration to break down your food this week for lunch, and it is turning that into stored energy, okay? So that is called cell respiration. I hope you learned about it last year. And this is going to be about 2 kinds of chemical energy that you already have learned about in the past.
Ever wonder where most of the food you eat every day comes from? Well, about 60% of food you eat is carbohydrate. As you can probably tell from the name, carbohydrates contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. But where do these atoms originally come from, and how do they join together to make delicious foods like fruits and pasta? It actually all starts with the air you are exhaling at this very minute, specifically the carbon dioxide molecules. Plants are going to breathe in this very same carbon dioxide for pores in their skin called stomata. Plants drink and water from their roots to get the needed oxygen and hydrogen atoms and their electrons in order to build carbohydrates. What is that thing? Well, that's a special plant organelle inside the leaves of plants called a chloroplast. It's green because of a special light-absorbing pigment called chlorophyll. Each leaf has about 44,000 cells, and every cell can have anywhere between 20 to 100 chloroplasts. That's up to 4,400,000 chloroplasts. By now, you've probably guessed that we're talking about the process of photosynthesis, and you might be wondering when the sun is going to make its entrance. Let's go back to that original molecule of water. The plant has to split this molecule of water so that it can get electrons from it. But the plant can't pull that water apart by itself. It needs help from the high energy rays of the sun. So now that the chloroplast has all the building blocks, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and electrons, it can use them to go through the rest of the steps of photosynthesis to transform that original carbon dioxide gas into a simple carbohydrate called glucose, C6H12O6. That little glucose molecule then helps to build bigger and better carbohydrates like cellulose. Cellulose is a type of carbohydrate found in plants that our body cannot break down. We call it fiber, and we eat it in vegetables like lettuce, broccoli, and celery. Plants use cellulose to keep themselves strong. The plant could also turn that glucose into starch, a large molecule that stores energy for the plant. We love eating starch from plants like potatoes, corn, and rice. So you see, when we eat plants, we're actually benefiting from photosynthesis. The plant makes things like starch, which we eat and then break back down into glucose, the first form the plant made. Then the mitochondria in our cells, powered by the oxygen we breathe, can turn glucose into pure energy molecules called ATP. ATP powers all work done by each and every one of your cells, things like communication, movement, and chemistry. But why do we have to turn that glucose into ATP? Well, think of it like this. You're excited to start your summer job at the local ice cream stand, but your boss has just told you that she is going to pay you in ice cream cones. What are you going to be able to do with those ice cream cones? Nothing, which is why you kindly ask to be paid in dollars. ATP is just like dollars.
I have one right
It is
here.
a currency
I just-
that all cells of life use. While glucose is, well, kind of like ice cream. Even plants have mitochondria in their cells to break down the glucose they make into ATP. So as you can see, humans and plants are intricately connected. The air we breathe out is used by plants to make the carbohydrates we enjoy so much. And in the process, they are releasing the very same oxygen molecules we need to breathe in order that our mitochondria can break down our delicious carbohydrate.
Elements. So you're just going to the different elements. Like calcium is one, hydrogen is one. So if it repeats, you don't count it again. You already counted it, right?
Okay, so your body can really only handle one major activity at a time. Rest and digest is what we call the parasympathetic nervous system that takes over after you have eaten. Your body is so busy digesting, it wants to rest. So you eat and then you feel sleepy, that is why. All right, so I'm not gonna go through all of these. I'm gonna have you guys click through and learn about each different type of energy. When you're done with those, there's content reading, green to goes, and a Nearpod. So when you're done with the green to goes, I'll be paying attention to how many of the students are done. When everybody's close to being done, I will start the Nearpod, okay? I'm gonna estimate that it'll take about 10 to 15 minutes for you to read this and to the next page. We won't do this then.
I don't know who Big Black Bum is. I don't know who Big Black Bum is. One second. Big Black Bum. I'm getting more subscribers. I can't present it. I can't present it.